Okay, Google. 10-minute timer.
All right, 10 minutes. Starting
New
now.
Elysium, the city of a thousand futures. At least it used to be. Built by Janus and his shapers, it was a haven for all, a shining beacon of progress and prosperity. Mimo. Mima. But in a nanosecond, everything changed. Corruption spread. Chaos ensued. Now renegade shapers, self-titled overlords, rule over the city. Their sentinels patrol the street, emboldened by Jean OS's disappearance. But I found you, Ada. Ada, a shaper spared from this calamity, a warrior from another time. If anyone can make this right, it's you. Why is Ada such a popular name? I hope you're up for the challenge. Popular name for like a robot. Because Ada is in Fallout 4. My apologies for the hasty unarchiving, Shaper. Your personal destination is what? Yeah, who's asking? It's too fast. I'm Mima, and unfortunately I had no choice in your reactivation. You hate to hear that first thing after a reboot. Indeed, it appears that rogue shapers have taken over New Elysium. Graphics look great. Huh? A few out-of-line shapers sounds like Central AI's problem, no? Well, yes, but all traces of Jean OS have disappeared from the network. What? You should have led with that. Oh no. Shanna's missing, eh? I guess this is my problem now. It would appear so. Unfortunately, I'm unfortunately not equipped for combat. Yeah, you don't strike me as much of a battle droid, no offense. Correct, I'm just a machine operator. You scout out and I'll remain here. I should have just let the game be at the default FOV. Because look at that, it's warping. What was the default? I don't even remember. I think it was 90. Because sometimes the game already has, even though it says 90, it's actually a pretty good FOV. So when it starts warping like that, it's worse than a tight FOV. Time is of essence, Ada. The information you gather is important to our mission. Okay, delicious robotic food. Yeah, this game is still in early access, but it's almost out. So yeah, I am very cautious when it comes to getting early access games. But I think this game already all the content's already out. You can get to the last boss and all that. When damaged enough, foes may become exposed and glow purple. Punching an exposed foe triggers a takedown, causing it to explode violently and spawn shield pickups. What is that thing on the right hand side? It's all grayed out. Foe can be destroyed with a takedown, causing it to explode and drop shield pickups. Inflict damage and causes knockback on foes. Punching an exposed foe triggers a takedown, causing it to explode and drop. Protective barrier that absorbs incoming damage, regenerates, okay. Be careful, Ada, might be dangerous on the know. Yeah. I don't see it glowing purple. Oh, is that glowing purple there? How do I punch? Oh. Left trigger. Stun grenade. Concussive grenade that damages and stuns foes. Hits apply to stacks of slow on foes. Okay. So they don't glow purple all the time. Needle-later. It's a machine gun that inflicts kinetic damage. Your shots occasionally also launch a vibro grenade. You know, the gun looks like Trace's gun. That's probably where the inspiration for this game came from. Because it has that really Overwatch feel to it, you know? A lore discovered. It's sad to see the mag rail station so empty, but at least someone is using this space. What do you mean, Ada? Who else is here? Oh, you mean me. Well, welcome home, I guess. And then the skits between the characters. You know, you have to allow the players to confirm whether or not they're done reading. You know, because it's too fast. Yeah, even the graphics actually look very Overwatch. Ada, this area I found you archived and I was forced to flee before investigating further. There may be valuable upgrades down this path. You should explore when you're able to. Contain an enhancement that augments the capability of your equipped shaper cores. Every enhancer you find contains multiple core enhancement that augment your powers. The kinds of enhancements you're offered is controlled by cores you currently have equipped. Experiment with different combinations of cores to control your playstyle. Enhancements last for the duration of the current run and then a loss upon death. Okay, shield. 25% more shield pickups from takedown. Kill grants you fury. Damage of your weapon by 5% for 7.5%. And it stacks? I'll take that, I guess. Say it might be upgrades down this way. What's this gate? I can't seem to get through it. Impassable barriers that can only be removed by those equipped with the appropriate primal core. Okay. I think the problem with this game so far is they don't have breakable objects in the environment. But just remember, this is a cheapy game. It's like $20 or something. New Elysium, I can hardly recognize it. Much has changed, Ada. Corruption has spread through the city like a virus. It was such a lively metropolis before citizens were forced to take leave. I'm afraid the overlords won't make it easy, but the only way to find Jane OS is through these towers. Don't worry, Mima. I'm not gonna make it easy for them either. Okay, I have to. Oh, it's like Mega Man. Overlords obtain special powers every time you face them. These powers influence the types of foes, traps, challenges, and retaliations they will use against you in the tower they control. Okay. So I guess there are only like 3 targets and then the main boss. But like I said, this is a cheapy game. So don't expect too much from it. Seems okay so far, but like I said, the Overwatch vibe is like too strong, and that weapon looks like Trace's gun. So, alright, I gotta take care of something real quick, and I'll be right back, and we'll pick one of these guys. So let's do Strike Mantis. I don't know, but see, the problem is if you're using a controller, how do you check the individual? So the game is not 100% controller friendly because you have to use the mouse. You have to mouse over these. You can't use the controller to check it out. Yep. They didn't think about that. I mean, what they should have done is you can click on like the boss, and then you can move your cursor, move your cursor around using the control stick. Check out each individual passive or whatever. Abilities or whatever that's added to the boss before confirming, that you want to fight the boss. So allows decoding of auto reloader at the Cipher Cloud. What does that mean? What is this in Mima? It looks like some kind of schematic. I think you're correct, Ada. I've uploaded it to our cloud. I'll see if I can find a use for it while you push ahead. Oh, and who's this? You're definitely not supposed to be here. Well, I guess that makes it two of us, doesn't it? Big words, Microchip. You got the moves to back them up? Yeah, they should have had like a voiceover for these so we don't have to read them, you know. Just let it play in the background. Orange tree. So if they go into that status, you don't actually have to worry about killing them out of, accidentally. Just keep shooting at them until their health is gone. Whoa. Shock rifle. Assault rifle inflicts shock. It hits create an electric arc that chains nearby foes. Magazine size is increased by 25%. That looks cool. And that looks like Zarya's fucking gun. Okay. So if you've never played Overwatch before, you're not going to be bothered by... Oh, you can switch it. Oh, you can switch it into weapons. Oh, one... you can always go back to this one. That one's better. Okay. But yeah, this is definitely questionable. Yep. Oh, this is funny. I didn't know this game is like heavily influenced by Overwatch. What is this place? See, I mean, the funny thing, I guess, about the way that I pick my games, the games I'm interested in when I look at stuff on Steam or whichever platform, if the game looks interesting to me, I don't have to do all this like extra research or whatever. Sometimes if there's a trailer, I look at the trailer. Sometimes I look at the screenshot. Sometimes I just kind of read up on it and the product description, the store page. Because I've been gaming for such a long time, I know what I like. And this one looks pretty good. But this whole Overwatch thing is kind of crazy. Keep your ocular receptors alert. Something in there is familiar enemy signature. Okay. What is this? You can now evade attacks and access previously out-of-reach area using dash. Picking up dash recharges instantly recharges your dash. So how do you dash? I think I found what you were talking about, Mima. Mobility enhancement, dash across short distances. Okay, OB. Yeah. There we go. Definitely a tracer ability. Oh, this is horrible. Oh! I thought if you... There we go. Oh, there's something over there. Oh. I guess if you hate Blizzard, then you might really, really enjoy this game. Oh, here we go. Ah, God. Oh, this gun is hot. Retaliation? What does that mean? Oh, I'm dead. I think retaliation means that when you shoot at them, you get damage yourself. It wasn't very clear, you know. Okay, so the way this game works is you go through 4 stages and then you fight the final boss. Okay, but which, you know, typical in like action roguelite games. You know, you don't get a lot of, you know, the run is usually not that long, you know. So overall, I don't know. It feels, the combat feels good, especially with that Zarya weapon. It feels good, but it's very concerning the lack of originality when it comes to the design. That's concerning. I don't remember reading, because I read a little bit of the reviews on Steam just to get a general idea, you know, of how people feel about a game. I know Steam has a lot of like meme reviews, so I'm very selective of which ones I read. But yeah, I don't remember seeing anybody mentioning anything about Overwatch. So that's the only part I think that's kind of off about the game. But gameplay-wise, I think it's okay. You know, for a cheap action roguelite shooter, it's okay. I wish there were more enemy varieties when it comes to the bosses, for example. You know, maybe have like 10 bosses and then you get to pick 3 each for each run. That will increase the replayability. But the fact that everything's random and the bosses get assigned random passives and stuff. So I can see the potential. Yeah, seems okay. I would like, first impression, I would give it like 3 out of 5. Because I'm not sure about the whole Overwatch vibe of this game at all, you know. You know, I used to play Overwatch, the first one. First Overwatch, I used to play a lot of Mercy. But yeah. You know, there's a reason why I stopped playing Overwatch. I don't but this is a completely different game. It's just that it heavily inspired by Overwatch when it comes to the design of the weapons and overall look at the game. So, but it's okay. It's an alright game. So I'll be playing more of it, I'm sure.